Hello Aries, welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading. We've got royal buzzers, as you may well hear, screaming around me at the moment. They're absolutely lovely, circling on the thermals. Yes, it's an eclipse reading, so welcome to the Astroflower family. Eclipse reading as well, because we've got the eclipse coming out this week. And it's an eclipse that's going from the root chakra to the sacrum. So it's all about the fundamentals and putting the fundamentals into place here. It's really been it's about you this week, and you should really be concentrated on your happiness and your well-being. Basically, it's a moment of galvanizing it and putting it into place so you can manifest what you want in the going future. Let's just see what's going on with you, with your overall energies. Thank you very much for being here. King of Swords, you reign in wisdom. That's what you do, and the overall energy is playing to that. It's encouraging, it's fluffing your pillow for you. It's really sort of like it's giving you a clear direction, defined direction made out of judgment and wisdom, which comes from that judgment. And the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords is looking off to one side, the King of Swords is looking straight ahead. Because this judgment comes in internal judgment. It's not like a judgment upon oneself, on one's emotion. It's upon the world and how the world sort of works, really, more than anything else. On your karmic mission, look at that. Really nice. Very beautiful card for you, actually. It's normally a work card, but this is good quality work that you've done, and I think you should recognize this week. And this is what this judgment, they're fluffing your pillows because you've done the good work here, Aries. And I've noticed it over the past few weeks, over the past month, I think, you've really starting to own it. You're really starting to pan it up, you know. And this is what you're doing here is your karmic mission is to focus on and concentrate on all the quality work that you've done, the growing up that we all do perpetually through our entire lives, you know, and understanding and how we apply that understanding in the world around us. Is going to draw people into your life that have also done that good quality work, that is going to be at the same level as you, so it's on the same playing field, and etc. Ace of Cups. Let the love shine. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This is how the universe is influencing this here, and I think the universe is really loving it because you're being who you should be, basically. And it's offering you, it's like it's offering you the keys to the kingdom in a way. It's sort of like keys to your kingdom. That's what I think that the universe is offering you here. Offering you internal happiness. So it doesn't matter what goes on in the world, in the outside world. You're eternally happy within you. That's what I think it's offering to you. If you recognize, you know, the good work that you've done. Where have you come from? Lovers. This is all about love. I think from the past, and I think, as I said, I think, especially over the past month, but over the past year even, your cards have been a very respectable way of being. And you're coming from this idea of love, and it is the unification between you and another person. And this could also be a friend, family member, but also obviously a couple. And I think it's because you're falling in love with life through you, through your optic, through your way of being. And this is where you've come from. It's absolutely lovely where you're coming from. Where are you going to? Just gets better. Just gets better, Aries. Judgment. This is the this is like you're calling by the big kahuna, the big cheese. You know, they're blowing their trumpet. You are responding to it in a way that you are standing, and this is your wisdom coming through. This is the good work that you've done. This is what the keys to the kingdom they want to give you, and falling in love with life has now brought you to a stage where inside you will, I should I should imagine this week here, you're going to get lots of ideas that are encouraging you that you are good, that this is your path, that you feel it in every fiber. And once you do, that's like the door. It's like recognizing the door, and it's for you to go through the door. And I think this is what this fundamentals with this eclipse happening this week as well. I think this is a week where you will know the door that you need to open to go through into your new cycle of life. And that door, if you imagine it as being like the doorway to another person's life, which is that all about, or that, whichever it is, that's the door you should be. That's where your calling's coming from. Strength and this person here sticking their hand down the throat of a lion, man. You got to really have control over your doubts of what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's where your strength comes in. And this is you are. They're giving you the keys to the kingdom, and it's making you feel incredibly empowered, Aries. Incredibly empowered, and not power over people, but power over your life of what you are creating. And that's really beautiful. And if you have that sensation, that's when if I was you, I would respond to that by opening up to invitations, and opening up invitations from your side, and really engaging with the people that you appreciate around you, that you respect around you. On your financial side, on your karmic mission, you get the Four of Swords. Have you been pushing the envelope a little bit on the work side? Maybe it's coming back to your fundamentals through this eclipse reading here, coming back to peace and harmony within you. And it could be a work-play ethic sort of that's being played out here. And I think, there's only so much that you can do for everybody else, or that you can do for the business and etc., without things snapping. And I think this week here is sort of saying to you, get back to the fundamentals of enjoying your work, but don't let it, rule you in a way. Queen of Swords. Where's it? The King of Swords there. Divine counterparts apparently for the fire signs. You're the second fire sign to get these two cards in that reading. Queen of Swords, as I said, she's chosen a direction. And she's chosen a direction because this is an internal judgment upon yourself. And I think the universe here is sort of saying to you, judge your situation, your work situation. If you're working too hard and you're not getting enough out of it, you're going to need some healing from this. You're going to need some time out and recuperation and stuff like that. And I think the universe is she's even, if you look at it from here, look at it over here on this side, you can see she is pointing to that sort of like Four of Swords. So the universe is encouraging that. It's really, and that's what the universe does here. It encourages these karmic paths within each one of us. Where have you come from? The Three of Cups. Yeah, I think you have unified your love of what you do within your work. And that can sometimes overflow to working like a workaholic. And because you enjoy it. And I do say, either you live to work or you work to live, one or the other. And I think for the majority of Aries, you're working to live. For others, it may be a case of that, you have found your place in your job and a really good connection with all the people that are around you. And now you feel at ease and at one with yourself. This is where you can really relax into your job, basically. But for those of you who are sort of like workaholics, it's a case of where you've come from has been, I think you love what you do, but just be careful of that, because that can, all wine can turn into vinegar, Within you, as your conversation that is within you, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I think you're getting a lot of fruit from this enormous amount of work you've done, this direction that you've been taking, and these connections that you've made with your work, or your business or your job, I think you're getting perpetual sort of gifts or rewards from it. If you look at those pentacles around her, it's connecting all the different sort of fields and elements that are around you. But if you imagine it's like a tomato plant with a grape, with a bunch of tomatoes, they ripen gradually down the line. They don't all ripen at the same speed. And this is what's going on here. It's like within you, I think you're understanding here, and this is your wisdom and feeling at one with yourself. This is what you should be doing. You should be realizing that there's a perpetual gain that you're getting out of your career path without having to keep pushing. And so you can actually enjoy it a lot more and find that healing aspect and getting back to a bit of work-play balance within you with the Two of Cups. Yes, I think this is it. Within your workspace and within your job, I think you're bringing it all back into alignment with you. That's what, that's you and your higher self, basically, with the Two of Cups. Absolutely brilliant. Getting completely in alignment with your work. So it's not like just taking over your life, as it were, basically. That's what the overall general feeling I get here. And it could be your obsession of trying to get a new job. If you're being obsessive about it, then pull yourself out, have a bit of fun in life, and then reapproach it. And I think it'll work a lot easier for you. Right, so clarification, thank you very much for being here, subscribing, clicking that bell and everything like that. Really do appreciate it. Sharing as well is amazing. Commenting is great as well. There's loads of links in the description below, as well, in other ways in which you can show your support for this channel. And there's also a link to our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy. This is a bit like a Ten of Cups in a way. Through that judgment and that clarity and that wisdom, you're walking away from something and you're walking towards that sunshine. You're walking out of the rain cloud and you're seeing that rainbow and you're walking towards it. You're kind of like curious about, what is that rainbow there? What makes it tick and everything like that. It's also like an eclipse reading as well. You've got the sun, and it's like you are eclipsing the earth, as it were. You're eclipsing your cup because you're going to explore that Two of Cups, allowing your curiosity to do it, to be. And I think this is on both sides, not only on your financial side, but on your relationship side as well. And it's seeing the reality for what it is. I think I've got either a leaf or something sitting on my head. But anyway, sorry about that. With the Three of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Pentacles. Why not? Why wouldn't you, Aries, at the moment? Through this good quality work, you're bringing in abundance. And what are you bringing in abundance? It looks like love and happiness, basically. But it's actually tied in as well to a physical connection with other people. And this is what I said to you, don't be scared to do, invite people or accept invitations and stuff like that. I think that's really important. And it's going to make your life, look at this. Look at this. With the Ace of Cups. You're giving the Ace of Cups. Just look at that. It's just phenomenal. Look at that. It's just absolutely brilliant. You're getting the keys to your kingdom here. Really getting the keys to your kingdom. But it's just pure. It's just a really, really good week. You could do so much good with that positive stuff. With the Lovers card, you get the Nine of Wands, sorry. Healthy boundaries, is that what it's all about? I think basically you're taking on that stuff there. You're going off on your journey and you're getting passionate about your journey because you've collected a lot of information, the Eight of Wands that is behind you. And that's giving you clarity, which helps in your healthy boundaries. And your healthy boundaries is because you've come into alignment with yourself or alignment with another person. And it's naturally creating those healthy boundaries. So let's just say you've connected with someone, you've started dating someone or whatever it is. And that appreciation for that person is just growing and growing and growing. And all of a sudden, someone does something which you don't like and your partner doesn't like. And that creates those healthy boundaries where you're not going to allow that to affect your couple, as it were. And these healthy boundaries that you are creating is because you're just living your pathway. You get the 3 of Wands with Judgment card here. I think this is like, as I say, there's multitude of doors here, and I think you need to take time to see which path fits you perfectly. Take your time over responding to this judgment call. Take your time over, observing the doorways, observing the possibilities, and kind of saying, eventually you'll know exactly which one to go through, which wave to take, because that's, those multitudes of waves that are out there. It's the waves of reality that are coming into your life. And which one are you going to choose, basically? And this is where Strength card comes in with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, very passionate forward. This is what that's all about there, that 1-1 there. Your strength is in your passion. Your strength is in your rhythm, your fire, your exuberant sort of positiveness that you can give to the situation. We all have positive and negative side, yes. But at the moment, your positive side is really strong. And I would allow that to sort of like just be very joyous and gay and connection with everybody that is around you. Really happy energy, basically. Let's just see what's going on. Lovers again. This is where I'm talking about here. I think you need to fall back in love with what you're doing. And that's why you got the 2 of Cups at the top there. Within your workspace. I think you need to fall back in love with it. Maybe because you've been putting out too much, basically. And you need to take a bit of time for you just to reconnect with the wonders of the world, basically. With the Queen of... Sure. With the Queen of Swords, you get the King of Swords. Divine counterpart here, there is no doubt about it. And I think it's you, the divine counterpart is with you. You are fine, the universe here wants you to get emotional and physical clarity and wisdom about where you're going and what you're doing on your career path, or on your business, or on your job and everything like that. It's giving you it's the most amazing gift, I think. And with the 3 of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands. This is where you've been coming from enormous amounts of passions. This is what I'm saying here. I think you've connected to enormous amounts of passions in your life, in your career path and everything like that. And that's what that is all about. And, you've been focused on one thing at another, doing one thing at a time and getting it done and being really passionate about seeing, the results of it all and everything like that. But it means you've been doing loads as well. With the 9 of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is planting those seeds which will bear fruit continuously upon your path. And this is like reminding you that you can't just give up on the job or give up working. Even if you've got billions and billions of dollars, euros, pounds, whatever it is. If you've got billions, you're still going to want to work in life, even if it's just working on projects. And it's sort of saying here that, getting in alignment with yourself and getting that healing doesn't necessarily mean that you just stop everything. It just means you've got to reevaluate it, basically, and then go on and continue doing or working to the longer term plan. And which is the longer term plan? Is for your financial, your career, your projects, your business and everything like that to be in alignment with you. It's all to do with work. 8 of Pentacles. There you go. Bringing your harmony back to your work and your life space, basically, Aries. If you don't, if you don't, you're going to find yourself a little bit holding on a little bit too much. I think you'll find yourself a little bit stuck. So do it, Aries. You got some really beautiful energy at the moment, Aries. Really, really beautiful energy. As a non-Aries, I am in admiration of your energy at the moment. It's really beautiful to see. And there's a few signs that's got that at the moment, but you are most definitely one of them. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate your support for this channel. Yes, in any which way you see fit. Hope you get the best out of these readings. I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.